Hello everyone, Let's Soy Gaming here. So here we have another SLA video. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about tier 40 players in simulation. So first, I'm gonna talk about codes here and also collections. So remember, in simulation, it's not just about the codes that will help you, but also the collections here. Plus episode. So in simulation, you're basically have to use everything here. So let's take a look first. Alright, so the pattern here is obviously you're gonna start with the first one, and when you've cleared this, you go to episode, and next should be the system maintenance. So depending on the codes here, so usually you'll just be able to choose multi codes and upscaling. And a normal battle, so this will be the chance for you to get anything else. Also, the rarity will also be anything, but the rarity will be like more on the rare rather than the legendary codes. But you have a chance to get them. But this technique or guide I'll share will you just have to try your luck in episode, and then you go to the maintenance, and also it might be RNG as well, because you might need to find good collections there to help boost your damage or for your DPS or using. So first off, the team that you're gonna be able to use. So based on current characters, the team that will be super easy to use will be for Wind Team, and that's obviously because of Leonard and with Gina and Goto as the full wind. So in that sense, they're actually like a full wind team now. And second, that is like complete will be water team. Although yeah, Sorin is new and Maylin is a bit old, but she still kind of gives good support for Wecha. So third team will be the Dark with Mini and Isla. So the Dark Breaker really needs to be replaced so that it can accommodate current dark units or future dark units like that. But yeah, you're gonna have to use Harper at least. Depends on your TP here, but more than A1 of course, or A0. And the fourth element will be Light with Thomas. I haven't tried with Mion. And support, I mean tank will be Gunhi. Well, you can replace with just Gunhi, Min, and Thomas like that. But there are some enemies here that will heal, so it might be a bit tougher because you don't have a anti-heal there. And yeah, last will be, I guess, Fire Team. I haven't really tried tier 40 with Fire Team, so I'll try next time. But before, they were really struggling because of the depends on the algorithm also. But yeah, Fire Team is kind of struggling compared to other current teams. Alright, so let's take a look on the I guess codes first. So the main thing that will basically or easily boost your damage will be this element codes. This 5 here. Alright, this 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. So depending on the team they're using, so if you get this, very good damage boosters. So the main one will be, of course, this one, fire damage. Second ranking will be fire weakening. So after just doing damage up to 50 times, and depends on your version. So one is, our rare is 50, 100, and 150. And this actually, if you multiply this by 3, let me take a calculator. 45 times 3, yeah, 135. So there's still a 15% higher damage boost on this one. So yeah, but this one's very very easy because you don't really need to stack up 50 times. But in tier 40, you're gonna spend a long time damaging them. So this might be easier to do actually. Yeah, so those two, and it also is the same for every other elements here. So those two I highly recommend. The others are not that good, especially the ultimate because it only activates when you do ultimate. So second to those element damage buffers will be the damage dealt. That is from the firewall code. This will be your number one. Second will be weakening. So at legendary, not only it decreases defense by 30%, it also increases your damage to the enemy by 45%. As long as, so be mindful of the effect here or the condition, as long as you have a shield and also within 5 meters, like very very close, like if you're using UC even like with a long range, and definitely not very good there for 10 seconds. Yeah, those two. Let's see. Yeah, there's talking about the shield here. If you have this one in the amplification stage, right around here, almost close to the lowest part here. This one, analysis, aggressive defense. So when you do basic attack, you're gonna get a shield. So basically, it's a shield regardless if it's just gonna give you like 0.2%, a very very small percentage, but it's gonna activate those firewall codes. That one. What else? Actually, overclock is only good for certain hunters that rely mostly on ultimate, like Leonard. And yeah, this is gonna be the next one, which is overclock. Damage proportional. Second to this will be the reset. It's like a combination. It's like guaranteed. Before it was just chance. Yeah, on legendary it's 100%, but the lower ones it's a chance. And cooldown is 10%, 10 second across the board. So these two are my recommended. And third code will be boosting. I guess the best one here will be ignore defense. When the user when the user's basic skill hits, it ignores 50% target's defense. So this only works on your basic skills, like skill 1 and skill 2, not really on the ultimate also. So take note. But yeah, it's also good. So this will be number 1. 2 will be, yeah, I guess this one, because it boosts your elemental weakness. Also because of only skill here, so normal attack, core attack doesn't work. That's why there's a separate core code here. This only for your skill, boosting your skill, and basically that one. So this will be second. This is gonna be third. Increase your basic skill damage by 15%, and that's not quite sure about the maximum instances. But yeah, depending on what you would get, probably this will be one, and this is gonna be second, or this is gonna be first, it's gonna be second, third, like that. Either way, these three are good. Okay, so moving on to episode. So episode, what you need here is data fragment, and it's gonna be the RNG in tier 40 clearing. So yeah, try to get something that would give you data frags here. See, there's a chance, 50% chance to give you 800 frag, and it's actually quite low. You might need something higher than 800 because some of the costs in collection are like if you have more, of course you can buy more, right? You can buy more collection. You can also upgrade um, your codes as well. So something like this, like 2,000 fragments. Yeah, it's a 30%, but that's why the Sim 40, like if you want to just do it one time, you might need to be patient clearing it. But for me, this is a more higher chance of doing. Just keep on repeating until you get good amount of data frag. So that means repeating up to the start and then episode. So if you fail getting, higher than 1,000, let's say 1,000, then try maintenance. But if you don't get anything higher than 1,000, that's clearly a restart. So start here again, and then so on and so forth. But once you have those things that, let's say you have the highest. Actually, the highest there was what's it called? Was it gambling? What was it called? I haven't really used this for a long time now. Uncertainty. How life goes on. Uh yeah, this 1800 also good. Yeah, I think this life goes on. So life goes on is 3,000. And yeah, the chance is not that bad. If you see here, it's 50-50. So comparing to the other one, was it here? Yeah, this thing is 30% to get 2,000. At least in life goes on, it's 50-50 chance. By getting this, because you have 1 out of 34 chance of getting this. 34 episode now. Alright, so as long as you understand those things, the technique, how to do it, and it just depends on the team that you're gonna use and also the TP. So my understanding here, example, if you're low TP, so if you get the codes, right? So if you get the codes, then it will kind of increase your stats. I think at the same time, because we don't really, it's like a passive stat. You don't really see the impact in your TP. But I think it does give you a TP boost. It's just not there. That's why, you can clear the stages here with ease if you have better codes, if you have a lot of legendary codes like that. Alright, so I might just skip this and go to the episode itself. Let's see how this team is gonna do here. So if you have Gina at A2, then definitely use her instead. Yeah, just use everything here. What you need here is to basically, yeah, I want to save your time because I want to finish this very fast. And there's also another trick even if you like highly likely would fail this. Alright, let me just clear this one first. Alright, so based on this, let's see, self enhancement is definitely number one here. Although, yeah, I think I can say that if you don't get any of this, then just reset. But yeah, for multi-thread self-enhancement and upscaling, self-enhancement is also your best pick. Just because you need the, your damage boost, your stat boost like that. Ah, he's still not charging the ultimate pass here. There's another trick here. Example, you're in the boss phase and you only have like very low time, like let's say seconds. You can still retry it. It don't. It doesn't entirely mean that you actually lost the stage. All right. So between the two here, I take the crit damage because you want basically more damage. Right, so my time on the boss is 1 minute 20. And example, your time here is let's say 10 seconds, 30 seconds like that, so you don't have time. So it's gonna give you like one more chance. So you don't need to give up. Do that one chance, and then when you do the stage here, it's gonna give you the full time, which is was it 3 minutes? Yeah, so that's like your last chance. And that's only, I mean, yeah, that's your only chance. You don't have any other chance if you fail it on the other stage. So yeah, take note of that. It's only one try here. Alright, so 30 seconds. That's why it's gonna be, this is a very patient game. Before the enemy was actually the one that heals, and that is a more annoying enemy. Alright, I can finish this. But yeah, if you don't finish that, then yeah, do so the reset thing. Alright, more damage. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. Oh, I got that. Okay, I might fail this, but I'm gonna continue just to give like for this example. I already cleared this. Oh, okay, I won this. Okay, we're definitely gonna continue. Okay, 30%. I won that. Maybe because I don't spend a lot of episodes. It's my 1 in a million chance of getting that for this month, I guess. So next thing here is to spend all those things because if you fail this, you're not gonna get this back. So this is your one chance of clearing this. So highly suggest to use everything here because yeah, why not? It might help you, it might not. So yeah, of course, you only have like 5 chances here. And seeing this, I have three here, so there's gonna be two, two, and one. That, or yeah, I might go for. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna do this. So next will be upscaling because I don't have anything for the protocol yet. Yeah, even though on paper a legendary is gonna give me more crit damage, but I'm also aiming for the passive. If I take a look on the passive here for upscaling, right? So I upgraded to legendary and it unlocked the protocol. And this works the same way in multi-thread. You don't really need to upgrade everything to legendary just one time. So this is the good thing about multi-thread. Only once is enough for you to activate, which is the most critical thing for multi-thread that helps you greatly. Alright. So I'm ready and do this. So like I said, yeah, it also depends on what the things they sell in the shop. If it's still not enough, then you might do another reset. Because not all legendary episode is good. A lot are definitely mid. Best example is what is that? Best example in Assassin. There's only one legendary for Assassin, and it only gives you what is that? Gives you super armor, so it doesn't boost your attack. All right, clearly I'm doing good damage here. All right, to see if you're doing good damage, if you're doing like 10% in one rotation, that means in every rotation, um, yeah, you just need 10 rotation. That's like 100%, right? 10 times 10 is 100. But if it's like 9 or 8% per rotation, maybe that's still okay. You can still made it because you have a time here, right? And also another thing here to see if you're doing good with special boss. Around 1 minute, 1 minute mark, your damage to the boss or the boss's HP, you can see times 70 like that, the bars. The boss HP should be around 50, and that's an indication that um, you can finish in time. Another helping, oh yeah, so already pushed that 50 thing. Another thing to note here, if you're doing less damage on your breaker, you can use what do you call that? You can use obsidian. 4 piece is great, and the other is obsidian. I always use that if my Goto is not doing good damage or I need more damage like that. In this case, I might use it. Well, let's see. Okay, maybe not. Might just drop more of this. Alright, this might clear. Yeah, that That multi-thread is crazy. Okay, so yeah, sad. I don't have anything to refresh. But yeah, I explained a while ago in the firewall codes, and yeah, this is actually my second best in the list for firewall. And this thing here might be the fourth one. Fourth, fourth or third? Guess third one. That's also good. But it's actually not a lot. Like, was that 15%, 15% like that? Crit rate, crit damage. I mean, multi-thread does more. Like, gives you way more. But yeah, you know, it's something else to increase your stats. So what I do here is stacking the greed set. Good thing about greed versus desire is in greed you only need 10 times. But there's like what do you call this? A bit of a saving grace. Okay, that was fast. Okay, that's nice. I don't have this one. So yeah, with this one, just you know, selecting codes. Just remember what I said in terms of the which one's better, like that, the list. But let's say the things that I said isn't there, like it's like break codes, core codes, and what else? Like any other element. So if that's the case, I think core codes can still be useful. Uh, there's no example. There's just break codes, then just choose break codes or reset. All right, crit rate effect. This one's only gonna last for 30 seconds. It's more for bursting. But it's not good for a long battle. If you're high TP, then it's not gonna last long. That's fine. But in this case, if you're low TP, you know that you're gonna last longer than 30 seconds in a fight. Then that's a bad choice. All right, see, I'm not doing the damage here. It's just yeah, we don't have obsidian, then your breaker will just be a support. Okay, that's nice. This is the best one for Leonard BB boy. That's just kind of my rotation. If I on my second unit, I just swap, not do QTE. So I use QTE between Goto and I'm gonna use Leonard like that. But since I don't have the QTE cooldown, it's gonna look like that. There's a delay. Okay, so this is definitely looking quite easy now. So I'm gonna. Okay, damn, this is good. Reset. Actually, good combination there. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about the next step here. After the special boss, because you don't have choice here, I guess. You don't have any Or it depends if you have more to spend. So more or less like in maxing your codes here. If you need more damage, etc. to boost them to legendary like that. Or for you to buy more collection like that. So still, in a way, try to boost your damage, etc. for your team. Okay, so next step here. So you can see I only have 300, and I still have tons of things to upgrade. Especially these two. These are definitely critical. So next step here will definitely be a gambling again, going for episodes. Yeah, it depends on the result here. If I have more than 1,000, should be enough. Then yeah, there's no other maintenance. So either I still keep going here or we'll go to the other one. But for this case, I don't have any data fragment to upgrade, to use, to buy, to spend. Alright, gambling time. Oh, fudge, the crowd. Then this is 40? 60%. Oh, this is 1,000? 1,618. Alright, 60%. Yeah, the bad thing about this is even though it's 60%, it's not really guaranteed you're gonna win. I had a bad experience that let's see. There we go. Oh my god, this is definitely my thing. Day to gambling. So like I said, there's a high chance you might lose that, so take that into consideration. So I already have a lot. So what I can do here is skip the next episode and just for the other one for more chance to get what do you call that? Try to get more codes. Alright, 10 stacks, there we go. How many is this so that the multi-thread's gonna activate? Dash here for the upscaling. There's like the same rule when you're using what's that? Plume. If you have plume, then that's what you do, you dash. Dash ult, dash skill. It's a good practice. Though take note, it might use 1 second of your time. But since I have what do you call that thing? I have the reset thing, so it's just gonna make this much more faster. Oh, it's not yet cooldown. I might need to use more of Goto's skill here. Definitely, it's very very fast. So mind you, this is tier 40. Alright, let's finish up. Yeah, Leonard just makes this thing much easier and simpler. Okay, so this is the best chance to get something good, so I'm gonna reset this. Okay, this is actually very good. I'm just gonna take this. Actually, very good. Okay, still have 2,000. I think that should be enough. Even if I mean, if I upgrade the code, it's gonna cost me maximum 1,000. But it's a different story in collection. When I was doing the collection challenge, one shop sometimes would give you three, three or four collection items there. Baron. Maybe in the future they're gonna buff these enemies. Alright, let's finish this up. Oh, so cooldown. Oh, that's very, very nice. This is really a clutch right here. Okay, couldn't really say anything else in this run. Actually, I guess one of the best run you can possibly get. Started with what did I start with? Forgot. Yeah, but it's really good. Forgot how it started. Okay, there we go. I got two, and this one the for the assassin. All right, since I'm very much rich, I can purchase everything here, and yeah, it's more than enough. It's more than enough. Uh, Definitely. This damage will this damage. The damage though is gonna be the first one. Although I'm not quite sure about the reset. I think that's fine. It's gonna function even if it's like that. All right, take a look at this. Crit damage of basic skill. This is definitely way better. Oh yeah, yeah, this thing again. All right, so I forgot to mention the kind of special passives on some of the codes here. Let's see, yeah, this the passive if you upgrade it. Passive patch is the passive. So when you have this one, when the shield effect is active, the user resists abnormalities and blocks projectile for 10 seconds. So yeah, I'll show you here. So what this does is in SJW fight, he always has a water skill, and most of his water skill are AoE with a freeze. So yeah, we'll see that later. So for the overclock, it's gonna give you broken feature, which does unrecoverable. So it's gonna help your Leonard do that, I guess. But I chose for the boosting because this one on the protocol bug on two or more, you do basic skill. This is guaranteed, by the way. You recover 3% of your MP and have a percent chance of activating bug. So the bug is damage almighty. But this recover 3% is guaranteed. So for Goto, yeah, I mean it says if it hits though. Hits, so it's like lifesteal, I guess, in a way. and do life steal. If you hit an enemy, then you get your MP back. There's also some codes here that gives you HP. So getting at least one of that is a good combination if you don't have any healer. Fireball. Alright, I'm just gonna finish stacking here just to make this run very fast. Alright. Okay, this is gonna be easy. So it didn't activate that reset thing. Actually, if I have that in combination with Leonard, he can actually win this by himself. But anyway, this is a done deal. This is actually finished. The really main challenge here is the one from the start. Alright, let me take a hit here. Oh, he skipped. Okay. He skipped. That's funny as well. So here, another tip here. Gonna focus on SJW, just lock onto him. That way, you won't be wasting your skill on the shadow. Alright, let's finish up. Alright, this then, so good luck if you're still struggling for tier 40. This basically the best example I can give to clear tier 40 for win team with this team, with the rotation, the run, with everything. So yeah, looking back, so there's the collection. Also helps you, example, this one is for Leonard because it's a mage. His attack, defense, HP increased by 50%. So on top of your self-enhancement, if you have both of them, the multi-thread plus upscaling, so everything stacks. This is for fighter, this for actually for him as well, mage and assassin. But it's only super armor, right? That doesn't give you any damage. Fighter, wet shot, and Thomas. The tanks, breakers, light shot and wet shot as well. For breaker and healer, and yeah, this one assassin. Code, yeah, this one. So 3 times 3, that's 90% of attack, defense, HP. Crit damage, this 90% crit damage. Dash, this is crit damage 75. Just don't forget to dash if you have any upscaling. Firewall, yeah, this is also good with the damage dealt. Actually, this 3 here is the one of the best for firewall codes. And this also for overclock. It's the good combination. This is also good. Alright, so that's it, guys. Good luck. We're still struggling here. So shout out to what's his name? Just take a look at what his name is. Alright, let's load this before we get to that. Bot guy. Alright, so my final score 50,135. Well, we'll take a look at some there. Shout out to Anime. What's the name again? Anime Scrolls. So if you're sort of struggling with tier 40, so this is the one. Artifact Salvage. Probably next one. But yeah, I'll upload this after I'm done with this video. So yeah, drop your questions if you need any more guides that you still need like that, and I'll gladly make one for you guys. All right, so one last note. The final score. So I have 50,100. So take a look here on the score achievement. This says 50,100. What? 50,100? That's actually more than the thing here. Am I crazy? What the heck was that? This actually sounds really easy to get that much number, or maybe I just got lucky with all the freaking points, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, that's actually the best one. 50,100. So yeah, it just means that you have a chance to get Essence Zone here. It actually unlocks with this one as well, with the second one. But yeah, so that's it, guys. So I can share. Just depends on the element. We try to use the element for the right week like that. Thanks for watching. This is Latoya Gaming. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next video. Bye.